Thank you, John. As most of you know, I am Paul Andersen, but for those of you who are new and might not, by day I run a service provider based in Toronto, Canada, and I've also been very active in the service provider community for about 20 odd years, including chairing the Toronto ARIN Exchange and the CIRA board that manages the .ca, and the slide has the rest. And I've been involved in ARIN for many years and have been fortunate to serve both as the vice chair and the treasurer recently. And I'm very proud of the accomplishments and progress that we've made together. As treasurer, in the last bit, I've worked with the team to ensure a strong financial position, I hope, for the organization. That includes that we've been able to build reasonably healthy reserves and a steady stream of revenue, and we've done what we can to make sure and keep the expenses in check. We managed to accomplish that recently while we conducted and implemented the first modernization of ARIN's fees, including fee reductions for many members in the last change. When it comes to the board itself, as ARIN is a member-based organization, I believe in transparency in the board activities, and many of you have come and spoken to me the importance of that. In that regard, I think we've made great progress with increased transparency information. The board now publishes its agendas in advance. The minutes are, I hope, more fulsome, and we continue to tweak that. And where possible, we are now publishing as many documents as we can that we've used for our internal deliberations, so you can hopefully have some understanding of what made the clock tick. We've also, and a personal passion of mine has been to try and see as many operational improvements. We've been supported at the board by a great staff, and we've increased wherever possible the way to get feedback from the community and the people who interact with ARIN on a day-to-day basis, from the customer satisfaction survey that I know Richard's team did, to more forums, the services working group, even to just refined change processes. We've tried to make sure that we've listened to the things that are annoying you or not working well and made sure that they're better. And most importantly, what we've done is we've ensured there's sufficient resources to respond to that feedback in a timely manner, and we continue to improve that. And perhaps one of the best examples of that is a significant increase that the FinCom led with the staff and to increase engineering resources to help clear not only the backlog that has been there and I know been plaguing for some time, but also make sure that we have enough resources to make sure that we don't create a backlog again. I'm asking for your support so that I can serve on the board for another term. And I'll be a little nostalgic and then get into why. I look around the room and I see so many people over the years who I've gotten to know very well, good friends, and many of you feel like family. And like all families, we have strong disagreements, and I can think of a few issues where things get a little heated even. But what I love about this community and the organization that supports it is that once the battle is over, we're able to raise a glass or two together, have a laugh, and move on to the next challenge. And it's through those discussions and disagreements that we can build a stronger organization together. So, I believe we're at a critical time. 2 weeks ago, as you all know, after careful planning, preparation, and communication, and more communication, and more communication, we finally depleted IPv4 in the region. And how we move forward in a post-IPv4 world is going to require strong leadership. When I look at it, I think that ARIN will become busier before it becomes quieter, as many of those in the industry deal with the new reality. We're going to have organizations coming in who are not familiar with the change. We have new actors, and ARIN, as the organization, has to be able to support those both through education and streamline to make sure that we can fulfill those needs of people who are requesting resources, trying to transfer requests, or facilitators, make sure that we can just keep that moving as quickly and as efficiently as possible. But longer term, we are going to be looking at a simpler ARIN, and we need to review where we allocate resources in that reality. We're, as a community and a board, going to have discussions about how these meetings work, how the policy process works. You know, Mike Joseph raised a great item here that we first have to just come to agreement on what services we're even providing, and I think that's going to be a great debate that we have in the future. So I think we now, more than ever, need to carry the knowledge of our past successes and the experiences gained from our mistakes in order to chart that course ahead, and I believe I have that experience. To be clear, I strongly believe in bringing in new people, new voices, and new perspectives in the community. I see many of you who I've encouraged to join. I'm so grateful for your participation. But right now, it has never been more important that this board have a clear vision of the road ahead and be nimble to respond to anything that is thrown our way. I dearly hope I can play a role in that, shaping the future of our organization, and if given the privilege to serve, I will continue to work hard, listen, build capacity, and be a strong voice for the values we all share as part of the bottom-up consensus-based policy. As many of you know, I'm always happy to discuss. I try and be as accessible as possible. My email and my phone number are right there. Catch me in the hall, catch me offline. I always like to hear your feedback because I hope that we can take that feedback and make it a better organization. With that, it's been a pleasure to serve these years. I'm asking for it, and I hope I can count on your support. Thank you.